into the year? Did you feel like it was your best game?
I think it was a good team effort to go up there and win by 100 points, 2 players down in the last half. It was pretty warm, and I think the boys come away with a really good win. And Brisbane, I suppose before the weekend, were in pretty good form, so for us to go on the road and get a good win like that was very pleasing.
Paddy spoke about it a little bit this morning on radio, but firstly with Tommy Lynch going down, and then Andy, can you speak about how you sort of felt as a teammate?
In what way?
Like just to sort of watch him go down, you know, like you've been through what Andy.
It's always disappointing to see your teammates go down, but I think we've got 9 players under the 50 games, so for us we're still learning, and to stand up with 2 players down in a warm heat, I think we're taking little steps forward as a young group.
Was it frightening to see Tom get hit in the head?
Oh, it was. I was right next to him, and he was saying that he couldn't feel his right arm, and he went and got scans, and all have come back well. So he's a bit stiff this morning, but I'm sure he'll have a big week on the track and put his hand up for selection.
And what about Andy? You know, with his knee, it's obviously not confirmed yet, but you've had your knee reconstructed, obviously. What's the hardest thing to sort of deal with in the first 48 hours?
Well, I don't really know the full extent, so I'm not going to comment on what Otto's going to go through. But he's been there before, and so have I. So I'm sure he'll do everything right, and he'll put his best feet forward. Yeah.
It's quite a remarkable turnaround that Lynchy might be able to play this week, then, considering you said he couldn't feel his arm.
Yeah, he's a professional player, and we all love him. So he'll do what he has to this week to get up.
Where did that sort of begin in the second half? Like, how do you come up with that? Is it something you really steeled yourself for and talked about at the break, knowing you're 2 down? Or
yeah, we knew we had 2 down, and we come together as a group at half time, and the facts were that we had 2 players down and we were limited rotations. But as I said before, I think it just shows the character of our young group. We wanted to win, and went up there to get the 4 points, and I think we're very pleased with that.
So the 25 degrees doesn't sound that warm, but was it quite draining? Did you feel it?
No, not really. It was nice weather. It's good to get up there and get a bit of warm weather. Scott Thompson didn't mind getting up there either. he's a little bit tanned when he come back, that's for sure.
Is there much of a factor though going into this week? You've got the short team around and a bit warmer up there on the weekend, the 2 rotations down. Like, how hard is that to back up for what's another crucial game this week?
I don't think it's 6-day turnaround. We've had 3 or 4 this year, and we've been able to be professional as we always are. And Richmond are in great form. They've won 6 in a row, so it's going to be a tough game for us.
Just in terms of the effect, though, you've travelled and you've played in warmer than what you're normally used to. Do you feel more drained, or do you feel like, oh no, it's just another Monday?
I'm fine. We flew back last night, and I'm feeling as good as I've ever felt. So I'm sure there might be a few tired boys, but we've got the facilities and the staff to recover like we need to, and I'm sure everyone will do what they have to.
You're back in the 8 again, Taylor. You couldn't consolidate last time. What things can you do this week to make sure you can consolidate it against Richmond?
We'll win this week against Richmond.
You confident that that can happen? I guess a 100-point win helps that.
As I said before, Richmond are in great form. It's going to be a tough game, but we'll set ourselves for a big game. And Saturday night footy doesn't get much better than that. And Adelaide, it's a great ground to play at, so we'll be really looking forward to the task ahead.
I know you said it was a good team effort on the weekend, but you kicked 6. What sort of confidence do you get out of that?
Midfield gives me great supply, mate. It certainly does help when our mids are on fire, and I think the strength of our group at the moment, especially up forward, is if one of us isn't having a great game, then someone else is. Eddie's had his time. Josh Jenkins is starting to play some really consistent footy, and have Charlie Cameron back. He adds a little bit of X factor to our group, and Tommy Lynch before he went down was in great nick as well. So I think that's the strength of our group.
Is there a risk now that you are in the 8, that you're galvanised and that you're not going to let it slip again, and the finals are only a few weeks away?
We'll just control what we can, and that's next week against Richmond.
You won
Andy
really
Long's
well.
got such an important role as that third tall defender. Who do you think comes in for him? Who's in line to help out?
We've got a few players playing SANFL at the moment. Ben Rutten springs to mind, Sam Shaw, Brent Riley as well. So I'm sure all those guys will be put their names up for selection.
You won really well yesterday, especially last quarter. You probably could have taken your foot off it again if you wanted to. Was that very much on purpose that you said, well, we're really going to have to win as well as we can, as big as we can?
We were 2 down. We knew that we had to dig deep, so to come away with a 100-point win, I think we kicked 9 goals in the last quarter and 9 goals too. So that just shows that as a young group we're learning and we're getting better. We're taking baby steps, but we're slowly getting there because it's probably going to be the group that we're going to be together for the next 6 or 7 years. So it was very pleasing.
Does it mean more to pull off a performance like that with such a young group? Like you say, it's going to stick around for 6 years.
I think it will add a lot of confidence to our group. Yeah.
It looks like another sellout on the weekend, or near enough to. Like how great are those big crowds, man? How much do you guys enjoy being out there in front of a full house at the Oval?
Yeah, it's a great stadium to play at. I love playing at Adelaide Oval, and our fans are outstanding. We love when they pack it out, and they certainly get behind us. The 19th man's been awesome for us, so I'm sure they'll do the same this weekend.
And you talked just a bit about like the young group learning and those experiences. How big would it be for that young group to get a taste of finals this year?
Well, I know when I played finals a couple of years ago, it was one of the best things I've ever done. So you don't know what it's like until we get there, but we can only control what we can, and that's playing Richmond this week and try and get another 4 points would be nice.